You think you chose your personality. You think you chose your habits. You think you chose your life. You didn't. You were programmed, quietly, repeatedly, and completely by your environment. And the most dangerous part, you call it you. The law of environment is simple. Whatever surrounds you eventually becomes you. Not because you're weak, but because your mind is built to adapt in order to survive. It copies, it absorbs, it normalizes. And once something becomes normal, you stop questioning it. If you grew up around struggle, you don't just see struggle, you expect it. You hear things like, money is hard to get. Rich people are greedy. We can't afford that. And over time, that stops being noise. It becomes your operating system. So now, even when opportunity shows up, you hesitate. You self-sabotage. You pull back. Not because you're incapable, but because your environment trained you to feel unsafe, having more. If chaos was normal growing up, yelling, distance, inconsistency, then peace feels foreign. So what do people do? They say they want love, but they choose dysfunction. Because dysfunction feels like home. You'll watch someone leave a healthy relationship just to return to what hurts them. Not because they're stupid, because their environment taught them this is what love looks like. If you were constantly told, you're not enough, you will never make it. People like us don't do that. That doesn't stay outside of you. It becomes your inner voice. Now you don't need anyone to limit you anymore. You do it to yourself. You reject opportunities. You shrink in rooms you should dominate. You play small automatically because your environment already decided what version of you was allowed to exist. Here's where it gets dangerous. Your environment doesn't just shape you, it hides itself. You don't see it as influence. You see it as reality, truth. Just the way things are, so you defend it. You protect the very thing that's keeping you stuck. You argue for your limitations. You justify your patterns. You normalize your ceiling. And you call that logic. But here's the moment everything breaks. If you were placed in a different environment, with different standards, different expectations, different beliefs, you would become a different person. Not slowly, automatically. Which means this version of you was never fixed. It was installed. So the question isn't, why is my life like this? The real question is, what environment created this version of me, and why am I still loyal to it?